Welcome to session 2 of your maths for this week. Let's see what we're going to do today. Today's date is the 7th of July 2020. The learning intention for today's lesson is solve addition problems. Now these are the steps to success that we did yesterday. Let's see if we can just recap on them. So, step 1, read the number sentence. Step 2, put the first number in your head. Step 3, put the second number on your fingers. Step 4, find the total. Now, just like we did yesterday, let's go through the vocabulary that you will use in this lesson. Now, as we said yesterday, you often hear the word add or addition, but what other words can we use? Do you remember? Count on or counting on. All together. Total. More. Add. So that's the vocabulary that you will come across when we do addition problems. Right, remember the rule, always put the biggest number in your head and the smallest number on your fingers. So if we have the problem 10 add 7, this is how we would do it. 10 is the biggest number, so put 10 in your head. 7 is the smallest number, so put 7 on your fingers. Let me just check that I've got 7 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, I've got 7 fingers up. So 10 add 7 equals 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 10 add 7 equals 17. Now just a special question for you. Can you spot a pattern with these calculations? Let's just have a look. 10 add 5 equals 15. So 10 add 5 is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 10 add 6 equals 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 10 add 6 equals 16. Do you notice a pattern? 10 add 5 has got the answer 10s, 1 10 and 5 1s, 15. 10 add 6 is 1 10 and 6 1s, 10 and 6 1s is 16. So what do you think 10 add 7 would be without using your fingers? Can you just use your head and think about the pattern? 10 add 7 would be, did you say 17? Well done. So we've got 15, 16, 17. What do you think the next answer will be? 10 add 8 equals 18. 10 add 9 equals 19. Can you see the pattern? We've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And because we're always adding 10s, the numbers are in a pattern too. So it's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, how could we check our answer using a number square? 12 add 4 equals. Now you could find the number 12 on your number square just the same as putting 12 in your head, 12 on the number square. And we're going to take 4 steps forward. We're going to add 4. So 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have taken 4 jumps and I've come to the number 16. So 12 add 4 equals 16. I'm going to just check that to make sure I've done it right. I know this method, don't I? 12 add 4. So let's see, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yes, I'm right. So if I start at 12 and take 4 steps, I will get to the number 16. Right, let's just have a practice at this word problem. How can we solve it? What vocabulary tells us this is addition? Now, think about the words that we were looking at before that mean the same as adding. John puts 15 donuts in a box. Megan adds 5 more donuts. How many donuts do they have all together? Now, I've spotted 2 words in there that tell me this is an addition problem. We've got the word more, and then how many donuts do they have all together? So remember our steps to success. Put the biggest number in our head. Now, which is the biggest number? Is it 15 or is it 5? We know 15 is the biggest number. So 15 in my head, and I'm going to add 5 more donuts. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there are 20 donuts altogether. Right, this is your independent activity. Let's see how you do with it. Zara has 3 pencils. Tim has 5 pencils. How many pencils do Zara and Tim have all together? Think about the vocabulary. There are 2 chickens. One chicken lays 2 eggs. The other chicken lays 5 eggs. How many chickens are there altogether? Remember, think about the vocabulary. Solve the word problem. There are 30 flowers in a park. 6 more grow overnight. How many flowers are now in the park? See if you can calculate that. Okay, so the plenary for today's lesson is this. Write the missing number in the number sentence below. 4 equals 8. So we have 4. How many more do we need to get to the number 8? Now, if you look at the blue squares, you will see there are 8 squares there. Let's just check. 6, 7, 8. We have 4 already. How many more do we need? So if we start from here, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We would have 4, add 4 more to get to 8. So you've got 5, 1, 2, 3. We would need 3 more. Can you try this one by yourselves? If you have 2, 2 add what makes 8? Count those squares and see if you can find the answer out. Did you get the answer 6? If you did, well done. Let's try this one. 7 add 1. You have 7. How many more squares do you need to get to the number 8? 7 add 1 equals 8. 3 add what equals 8? So you have 3. How many more do you need to add to get to 8? Let's see if you're right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you think the answer was 5? 3 add 5 equals 8. If you got that, well done. And the last one for today. Something add 1 equals 8.